Okay, here's round two of the video, and the red light is on. So, rookies, listen to everything I say here. When you are done, you will leave the room, sign out that you have been here so that we know we can track down who we need to. First and foremost, obviously, if you're watching this video, you probably have joined the Google Classroom, which is good. So that's one thing that you need to make sure that you definitely do. We are going to put a lot of information up there in the coming weeks, days, year. Obviously, if you're a peer teacher and you're a junior, you've got some time left, so we want you to be aware of all the information that we send out. There will be a form on there. I don't know if it's on there today or not, where we're going to ask your name, kind of home phone number, t-shirt size, and some other basic information about you, because obviously we have to order some stuff for you, and we want to make sure we get all the right stuff. All right, so keep a lookout for that particular form. You could also, in order to get information, join Remind 101. Miss O'Toole sends out a lot of information via that, and that information obviously will be on the Google Classroom for you to utilize. First thing, rookies, you need to pay your dues. All right, so this is a monetary amount of money. I think it's $50. It needs to be paid to the bookstore. This will cover cost of the group. It will get you a new T-shirt that says Peer Teaching on it, among other things. When you go into the bookstore to pay, you need to let Miss Henley know that you are with Peer Teaching. She'll ask you your name. You'll pay your $50, and she will check you off. All right, so that's the first important thing you need to do before the retreat. All right, second important thing you need to do is you're going to pick up this sheet before you leave. And in this sheet, on page 3, is our typical permission form at Parkway West. And then on page 4 and 5, okay, our little emergency card, health form, so on and so forth. So, two things that you need to have filled out. You need to have your permission form filled out. Okay, and obviously you need to contact all your teachers, let them know you're going to be missing school on December 1st and December 2nd, and then you need to have your health form filled out. We're obviously going on an overnight retreat. There will be a nurse on hand, and she needs to have some basic background information on you. What type of medicine do you take, if any? Do you have any other health issues that they need to be aware of? So if something does happen to you out there, we can pull your emergency or your health form and know what we need to expect. All right, those two items will not be turned into me. They will not be turned into Miss O'Toole or Mr. Lorenz or Mrs. Wibbenmeyer. They will be given to the counseling secretary. When you turn it in, please give her your name. She'll check your name off, and we'll be all good. I repeat, permission form and health forms go to the counseling secretary. Got it? Good. Moving on. You've all joined Google Classroom. We've covered that. Let's talk about the retreat itself. The retreat's been moved a little bit this year. It's going to be Thursday, December 1st and Friday, December 2nd. We will be leaving at about 7:45 on Thursday, December 1st. That means you need to arrive at school well rested, okay, with all of your materials. That's luggage, overnight stuff, books, whatever you need for the particular retreat, because we will be leaving at 7:45. So don't come to school at 7:15 and then go down to the bus loading area and go, oh, I need to go home and get my stuff. Bring your stuff with you. We will load up in the loading dock area down by the swimming pool, so you can set all your stuff down there. Not that big of a deal. Okay, we will be gone all day Thursday. We will stay overnight Thursday night, which is December 1st, and we will spend the majority of Friday, December 2nd, at the retreat. Okay, we should be back around 4:30, I think, on December 2nd. That being said, if you have activities or athletics on Thursday after school, you will have to miss them. It is your responsibility to talk to the teacher or coach in regards to you missing and why. All right. Then on Friday, I can't guarantee that we'll be back at 4 or 4:30, but if we are, my guess is most of you would be able to make part or some of your part or all of your practice, depending on when it starts. All right. But again, it's your responsibility to communicate that information with your coach or your activities person. It's not going to be our responsibility. Okay. We will be camping in log cabins. And maybe they're not log cabins, but they're small cabins. They do have heat, but we're going to have to walk from cabin to facilities, back from facilities to cabins, and just all over the place. So again, it's December 1st and 2nd. We need to dress appropriately. Okay, it is going to be cold. So some of the things you need to make sure you bring: we are camping, a flashlight. It's going to be dark out at times. A water bottle, linens. Obviously, you want to take a shower while you're there. You need a towel to dry off on. I have gone when people have forgotten to bring a sleeping bag or a pillow, so they've just slept on a disgusting looking mattress. So bring sheets, bring a sleeping bag, bring a pillow. All right. Warm clothing, obviously, outerwear. If it's raining or snowing, you never know. Always be prepared. Okay. And then some personal entertainment, quiet, preferably a book. Maybe you want to work on some homework. It's totally fine. It's going to be pretty action-packed, though. I don't think you're going to have a lot of time to think or do other stuff. So something to think about. Plenty of food and snacks on the retreat, so I don't think you need to worry about bringing anything like that. That being said, there's two items you do need to remember. Number one, you need to bring a walk-up song or a theme song for your life. So if you were a St. Louis Cardinal and you were going up to bat, what song would they play that describes you? Maybe now, maybe in the past, maybe it brings up a great memory. I don't know, but you pick it. We'll play 10 or 15 seconds of that particular song. Usually people just load them on their phones. We play them, and you talk about why that was important. At some point during the retreat, we'll tell you when. And then the second thing you need to do is a white elephant gift. So you want to spend $5 or $10 on a gift, socks, candy, whatever you think's funny. Wrap it up, and we'll play a little game of rob your neighbor, where people will say, well, I want that package and I want that package. So the idea is not to let anyone know what's in your package, so that when people start to steal stuff, some people end up with great stuff and some people probably end up with more hokey stuff, which is totally fine. All right. So everyone needs to make sure that they bring those particular items. So just to review. Okay, you need to fill out your field trip form. You need to pay your dues. You need to have your health form completed. You need to get all your teachers to sign your stuff. You need to get a theme song. You need to get your white elephant gift. My hope is you've all already joined the Google Classroom, and we will be leaving December 1st at 7:45 a.m. early in the morning. Okay, with all your stuff, and we'll be coming back Friday, December 2nd at about 4 or 4:30 in the afternoon. If you have any questions, please find me, please find Miss O'Toole, please find Mrs. Withermeyer, or please find Mr. Lorenz. Catelli out.